Karen had me where she wanted me. She believed she could dictate what went on my property. She didn't have a clue about the tempest she was to unleash on herself. She sauntered about for weeks like she was the queen of the universe, invading my ranch, complaining to me about my animals, questioning my fencing, even trespassing as if she had a right. That was enough. So I did something that I should have done long ago. I locked the gates. That one padlock turned Karen's world around. Within an hour, I received a trembling phone call instructing me to unlock the gates so she could inspect my property. Inspect my property? I told her straight out, my ranch is shut down, and I don't owe you or anyone else an explanation. That's when Karen pulled the unthinkable move. She called 911. Yep, you read that correctly. She phoned emergency services to report that I was illegally denying access to my own property. She demanded that the police come and compel me to open my gates. The sense of entitlement was staggering. Within minutes, 2 officers appeared at the gate. I prepared for a headache, but when they heard Karen's rant and then looked at me, it was obvious they weren't believing her act. The law was straightforward. This is my property, my gate, my rules. Karen had no ground to stand on. The expression on her face when the officers rejected her complaint? Priceless. Her 911 bluff was a misfire, and she ended up making herself look foolish to the entire neighborhood. She tried to humiliate me, but ended up humiliating herself. Karen learned the hard way that day. You can't police what you don't own. My ranch is my haven, my domain, my life. And no degree of HOA entitlement, pretended authority, or even 911 calls will ever alter that. And the cherry on top? Ever since that day, Karen hasn't had the nerve to set foot near my gates again. Sometimes the sweetest wins are the ones where you don't need to scream. You just let the law and the truth do all the work. This is Neighbor Wars HQ, where power-tripping Karens and HOAs who think they run the world get taken down a peg. If you enjoyed this tale, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Because trust me, you won't believe what happens next in this neighborhood.